Welcome to another video. I greet you in the love and the light of the one infinite creator. And I hope you're feeling good today. You're feeling aligned, inspired with why you're here. And today I'm here to talk about the biggest lie that we believe in. The lie of lack. The lie that we are not good enough. That there is something missing. This is just not true. If you truly investigate it, you use your awareness, you use your consciousness to investigate yourself and see if there's actually something missing, then you will discover at the root of that perfection. And maybe for some people this is like a really foreign idea. What do you mean perfection? But maybe some people have had a glimpse of it, either in their meditation or maybe even on a psychedelic trip, but at the true nature of creation, which at its root is perfection. And this has been something that is, in the moments that I was crystal clear on it, it was just undisputable. I just knew it to be a fact. Everything was perfect, no matter what. That was the key sentence that came with it, that actually no matter what the situation, it's still perfect. It's still a perfect picture in perfect balance with the whole. And this is what I would say is true. And even just the perfection is a word for our true nature, but the lie, the stubborn lie that we keep believing in and that we have based our entire society on is that of lack, that you're not good enough, that there's something missing. And we've built a whole case for this. Why we're not worthy, why we're not good enough, why this is missing, why we're not worthy of just being ourselves. And even this conflation often happens that just because you're perfect as you are, your true nature is perfection, does not mean you cannot make changes or alterations, because then even that would be perfect. That would still be included in that perfection. And I'm not even talking about, even though that's included, in just you as a person, just you as a vehicle, as a body, but more so as to your true nature, the source of what is aware of this moment right now, that which is generating this dream effortlessly. For certain video games nowadays we need giant computers which can make a powerful simulation, but if you look at true creation, it's effortless, it's like the lightest touch. But it is exactly what it already is. And that which is true needs to be true always. Otherwise it's not really true. And maybe you already feel, maybe you think I'm talking nonsense, but maybe you feel like, yes, I do feel like at the deepest core, creation is perfect. I've had a glimpse of it, I've had a taste of it, I can see the intelligence. And even though from my limited human mind from which I perceive the entire world, things sometimes do not seem perfect, I do have a feeling, a deeper knowing that all is well, all is taken care of, there's nothing to worry about. This is just a projection, this is just a dream on the screen of consciousness. And you've had so many bodies, so many stories, and still none of it has ever reached you, still none of it has ever touched you. You're still as pristine, as naked, as clear as you've ever been. And we're talking about that which you truly are, which is simply just you existing. Just by the mere fact that you exist, you default, you are source, you are the one. Are you not right now? any sane sentient being would recognize, like, yes, I am. And then they would paste like a person over it in a world experiencing this or that. But what if just that clear, pristine I am, which even in the Bible and many other scriptures, religious texts, and even within quantum physics, they are tuning further into what God introduced himself in the Bible as I am. That is my name. It's the whole inspiration behind this channel of I am X. X being the uniqueness that you are, the unique angle on creation, the puzzle piece that you are to the whole. Without you, it wouldn't be complete as an expression. So just take a moment with me. If you have some type of faith or conviction or trust that inherently everything is perfect. No matter how you twist it or turn it or try to turn it upside down or try and see lack and separation and this is not perfect. At the end of that struggle against your own true nature lies the complete surrender and the revelation into, I would say, true happiness. Recognizing that nothing is missing. A perfect happiness, a perfect joy, a perfect peace. And it's here. It never went anywhere. It's just covered up by our human beliefs, by our human perceptions. But the more we can let go of those interpretations, those filters, which we picked up anyway, they were never truly ours. The more you can let go of those and the more you can rely on your direct experience, your direct expression, got a little bit carried away. The more that you can rely on your direct experience of yourself, the more you can clearly see that you are, that you exist, that you are aware, the more all of those thoughts of separation and the world is not complete, they disappear. And even if it's just for a millisecond right now, where you glimpse that union, that oneness, that peace, the kingdom of heaven, then you can never go back to not having seen that. You might fall back asleep, get back lost in the duality and the seeming realness of this dream. But nothing is real. None of this is real. Only that which is, the I am, is real. The rest is just opinion, projections. So get ever more curious about what actually is. There's a beautiful poem, which in my philosophy classes on university we have studied, from Parmenides, if I pronounce his name correctly. He was an old philosopher in the ancient Greek times, and he shared about a vision he had in which a goddess came down to him in his dream in a chariot, brought him to the heavens, and showed him the two ways. One way was the way of conviction, the way of truth, the way of that which is. And the other one was the way of doxia, opinion. And the goddess was showing him that the path of conviction, the path of that which truly is the path you want to walk, because the other path is just opinion, it's just doxia. It's just beliefs and experiences that we can play with if we want, that we can use as service. But if we truly, directly and honestly look at our direct experience, you will see that the only thing you can truly prove is that you are, that you exist. And the more clearly you can see that, the more that existence, that truth actually opens up to you, the more you become convinced of it. And Parmenides was also he was a promoter of oneness. And even his students showed that plurality, having more than one, is impossible. There can only be one existence. Because then again, if there were two existences, where would the first one start and the other one end? There's a great, beautiful logic to creation and to everything being one and whole. or at least in some traditions they call it not two. It's just anything you perceive, you can then say this is not two. I feel to leave it here for this video. If you take away anything from this video, let it be the recognition, the knowing that you are. And that within this knowing, within this being, is contained the entirety of creation. The entirety of existence depends on the awareness. Everywhere that you could go as a body, as a mind, awareness is there first. It is the creation. It is the creator. It is the God. It makes for all of perception. And the more you come close to the root of this awareness, of this existence, of that which so obviously is, no one can sanely deny that it is not, because their denying of it would only be a confirmation. You cannot stop being aware right now. You can go into unconscious, but still something is aware of that unconsciousness, is registering it. So just know that you are, and know that this knowing is everything you need. It contains everything. It is all, and therefore it is whole and complete. I leave you now again in the love and the light of this creator, of this awareness, of this existence. And I hope to see you in the next video. Live true and honor truth above all else. Bye-bye.